Kyrie, it seemed like you guys were out of sync all night. Did you get that impression?
Yeah, in certain possessions for sure. Just costly mistakes, timely mistakes, and they capitalized on it. They beat us up on the boards tonight. Got a few extra opportunities. This game could have been even more out of reach if they shot the ball a little bit better, but got a lot of second chance opportunities. They took advantage of them, so you got to give credit.
Was it even more frustrating considering you guys beat a very good team Sunday, then follow that up with this game?
For sure. I mean, when you're aspiring to be at the top of the league and be respected as one of the best teams in the league, nights like this matter. And, you don't want to hang your head for too long, but obviously playing against the number one team in the West and then playing against the Memphis Grizzlies, no disrespect to who they are, we took our foot off the gas pedal, and they took advantage. I mean, they hit us in the mouth in the first quarter, 29 points, and then 39 in the second. It's pretty much the game right there. And then the rest of it was playing catch up and doing what we could to cut into the lead.
Kyrie, we know the season comes with ebbs and flows, but does a game like tonight do anything for the morale in the locker room? Not to the locker room.
No. Yeah, no, it's part of it. When you're when you're as competitive as our group is, and I think a lot of my peers could speak for the same thing, but when you're going into that locker room and you feel like you've had a bad loss or, you took your bumps and bruises in a game like tonight, a lot of minutes being played, a lot of bodies being thrown out there just to break the rhythm for the other team, and it doesn't happen. You feel like you let yourself down, you let your teammates down, let your coaching staff down, let the fans down. It's easy to feel that way, and rightfully so. I feel that way right now, just knowing that our effort could have been better. But like you said, this is part of the ebbs and flows of the season. We just don't want to make this a habit where we play against some of the best teams in the league. We play well. We're up, and our focus level is there. And then we play against a team that doesn't have Jaren and Ja, and they fully take advantage of their opportunity and kind of hit us in the mouth for the whole entire night. So definitely got to take our licks and our wounds and see where we can get better. Yeah, I think one thing you'll recognize in this league, a lot of us have short-term memory when it comes to our offensive games and some of the defensive mistakes that we make. But we remember every possession. The guys that are the greatest in the game and some of the greatest ever played, we remember every possession. We study it. I remember last time I played against Memphis here, didn't play too well, knew that they were going to be very physical. So I was doing my best to get off to a good start. But I just have to do more to get the collective energy up and maintain a positive mindset even when things aren't going well on the offensive end. So there was just some breakdowns offensively that led to our frustration. And, again, we don't want to make that a habit where that's the feeling or the emotion that we play with. We play well when we're playing with a good pace and we're having fun and guys are touching the basketball. And we just know our brand of basketball and our identity now. When we're not playing it, it's a stark difference.
Not to make excuses, but is it the mindset of when you're playing a team you don't have any
Sports in general, man. Sports in general. I don't think it's just our game, but specifically talking about our game right now, you find out that guys aren't playing the lineup. I think it does more for the opposite team than it does more to distract us. It gives everybody that kind of carefree attitude. You don't really know if they're playing for something. And there's no disrespect to them again, but tonight they just played carefree and they did the little things to get them that win. Their bench was involved, and you could tell they wanted this win tonight in Dallas. They played with that focus and that type of physicality.
Your rebound on Sunday, you said do whatever you can.
Yeah.
That's 5 straight games with 8 more rebounds now. Is there a more concerted effort for your end?
Just positioning and focus, and also being aware of our defensive schemes. I'm usually kind of on that low end by the basket on some of our rotations. But yeah, just chasing long rebounds down and just giving that extra effort. The other night there was some mixed emotions, me going into the crowd and doing everything that it took for us to win. But I would do it again. That's just my pedigree. That's the stock. That's the brand I come from. The coaches that I played for. Just want to continue to be consistent. When I'm needed to go down there and rebound until D-Live comes back and we have our center back, then, goes well. Oh, yeah, no. This is a basketball I designed. from an alumnus perspective, has different symbols from different religions, different cultures, and says one tribe, one family around the sun. And club legacies helped me build it and create it. It's got me in the middle with, some of the symbols around it, and just want to promote healthy relationships and utilize basketball as a unifier as it is. And it's crazy timing that we're in 2024. I think we need more unity amongst different races and walks of life. And I just thought I'd use basketball as a bridge and create this art piece, this one-of-one art piece, and see what people think about it and continue to produce more if there's a genuine ask or a want for it, and go from there. But this could be used to play outside or be on your mantle as a good art piece if you want something like this, and just a good story behind it too. Yeah, pretty soon, yeah. Shout out to my agent, Shatalia Riley. She's helped me dive into some other avenues of creativity and allowed me to do this, so it feels good.
How does this help you as a player when you continue to have that human side when you come out?
Oh, it's everything. It's everything. Since I was 17 years old, I've been media trained. I've been having mentors around me. I've been playing as much basketball as anyone could imagine. I've put a lot of hours in that go unseen and a lot of sacrifices being away from my family. I think my peers could say the same thing. So those who understand know that we got to have a balance and another outlet other than putting the ball in the rim. And this is my outlet. It's art. It's political satire. It's having fun with life and enjoying connecting others, no matter their hue, no matter their background, no matter their religion. Just inviting them in and allowing them to break bread and tell their story.
How are you bounced back on Thursday?
Yeah, we know they're coming in with the utmost energy, and they got a great point guard, Jalen, leading them, and other guys that are filling in their roles. They had a big trade, so we get the first look here at the AAC against the New York Knicks. Looking forward to the challenge.
Remember, you mentioned your agent kind of helping you stay creative as well. For student athletes that are also interested in other creative avenues, but still want to maintain focus on their sport. Any advice you give to them kind of balancing that?
Yeah, being a nerd and being great at your sport or being talented at your sport, and I say a nerd, I mean just keeping an open mind, be willing to learn new things, learn new subjects about different people, especially their cultural history, learning about the racial history. It's all part of this life, and sports is a great medium that allows people to kind of put down their shields of identity and you go be yourself. But off the court, you try to be a peacemaker. That's what I try to be, and I try to share that with the youth as well. It's okay to be smart. It's okay to be compassionate. It's okay to be empathetic. It's okay to be a revolutionary. It's okay to stand up for what you believe in, and it's okay to do things that challenge you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And your parents are doing the best that they can, so you got to give them credit. But yeah, the youth are really our future, and just want them to have a good head on their shoulders and know that this system that we're in needs to be challenged, and it needs new leadership.
Jason, how much of an advantage was that 21 rebound edge they had over you guys?
Big advantage. They, out-rebounded the offensive rebounds. 18, that's way too many. The physicality was too much for us, and so they came out and they were assertive right off the bat, and that put us in a hole, and we were playing uphill from there.
How do you describe what Desmond Bane was able to do tonight? Because it seemed like every time you guys made a run, he had good kills, big shots.
Yeah, he was great tonight. He came out to show that he could beat us by himself without Ja or Jackson. So he was really good tonight.
What was off in your guys' performance?
I would just I think when you look at the energy, the energy we were flatline. We tried everybody, and so we just couldn't find any energy. We got it to 9, I think. We started to get a little energy, and then it ballooned back up to 16 quickly. But I think just the energy from the start, we kind of walked into this, and they hit us, and we just could never respond.
Any explanation or idea why the energy wasn't there?
Yeah, that's a great question. On the highs and lows of this league, there's you play 82, you want to be consistent. I think we talked about that before. Is trying to be consistent. That's what we're fighting to do. looking at all the different combinations, small ball to smaller, didn't work. And so just, trying to find someone to give us a spark. We just didn't have it tonight. But give, Memphis credit. They came out and played hard.